Complications of the fracture. There are two types of the complications: early complications and delayed complications. अर्ली कॉम्प्लिकेशन में आगे है लोकल और सिस्टेमिक. लोकल में सबसे पहले है वास्कुलर इंजरी. वास्कुलर इमरेज विल कॉज द हेमरेज दैट वुड बी द इंटरनल और एक्सटर्नल. इफ देयर इज ओपन फ्रैक्चर देन देयर विल बी द external hemorrhage, and if there is closed wound then there would be the internal hemorrhage. And then there would be the damage to the surrounding tissues and nerves, as the bone is surrounded by the many structures like blood vessels, nerves and muscles, so and subcutaneous tissue. Then there would be the damage of the surrounding tissue, nerves and skin. And if the injury is in the abdomen or any part containing the viscera, then there would be the visceral injuries. If the injury occurs in the joint cavity, then hemarthrosis can develop. Hemarthrosis is the pathological condition in which there is a bleeding in the joint spaces. As in this picture, hemarthrosis of knee is shown. Bones fracture can also cause this compartment syndrome, which is the raised pressure in an ossofacial compartment to a level that compromises tissue perfusion. There is increased tissue pressure, which reduces the perfusion to the tissue, causes ischemia and irreversible muscle damage from cellular anoxia. Bone fracture can also cause Volkmann's ischemia or contracture. It's a permanent shortening or contracture of the forearm muscles, usually resulting from the bone injury, that give rise to the claw-like deformity of hands, fingers and wrist. It's common in the children. The fracture of the bone, and there would be the wound on the skin, and there could be the wound infection, and which is more common in the open fractures where there is the integrity of the skin is broken. Now comes the systemic effects of the early complication. Systemic effects में आ जाता है fat embolism and thromboembolism. As at the site of the injury vessels are also present, तो इधर से जो है वो कोई भी फैट का पार्ट जो है वो वेसल्स में से होता हुआ जाएगा और वो एम्बुलस बन जाएगा. और इसी तरह थ्रोम्बोएम्बोलिज्म इंजरी हुई और इसकी वजह से यहाँ पे भी कोई थ्रोम्बस बना. थ्रोम्बस बाद में यहाँ से डिस्लॉज होके चला जाएगा, या तो पल्मनरी या फिर वीनस जो है वो थ्रोम्बोएम्बोलिज्म करवा देगा. उसके अलावा अगर फ्रैक्चर होता है बोन का तो उसकी वजह से शॉक में हो जा सकता है. ब्लीडिंग की वजह से शॉक में चला जाएगा पेशेंट. और उसके अलावा if there is the present pre-existing disease such as diabetes or CAD, then there could be the exacerbation of the underlying disease. Now comes the late complications. लेट कॉम्प्लिकेशंस में आगे डिवाइड है लोकल और सिस्टेमिक. लोकल में सबसे पहले आएगा डिलेड यूनियन. द बोन इज़ when the bone is fractured, then after bone is being healed, but it is taking longer time than the expected time to recover completely. There could be the non-union where are the no signs of the union after 3 to 6 months, then we label it as a non-union. And there would be the malunion if there is the unsatisfactory position due to the insufficient reduction, or there would be any deformity. If there is the damage to the joint, then after healing due to the fibrosis, joint stiffness can occur, and there could be the contractures like we discussed earlier, Volkmann's ischemic contracture. There could be the avascular necrosis when the vessel is damaged and the area is not being supplied properly, then there could be the necrosis of that particular part. There could be the osteomyelitis or growth disturbances. One of the late complications of bone fracture is myositis ossificans. It's a condition where bone tissue forms inside the muscle or the soft tissue after an injury, as bony structure is present in the region of leg. In this picture, a small bony part is present in the knee joint. Another condition is leukodystrophy or Sudyk's atrophy, also known as complex regional pain syndrome. It's a painful condition characterized by erythema, edema, and functional impairment, sensory and vasomotor disturbances. As shown in these pictures, there is a specific erythema and edema of the one part of the body or one region. Systemic effects of late complications include gangrene, tetanus, septicemia, and osteoarthritis, and fear of mobilizing. Now comes the iatrogenic complications, which results due to the medical treatment or intervention. First of all, CAS. Due to the pressure effects of the CAS, there could be the pressure ulcers, compartment syndrome, thermal burns can occur during the plaster hardening, and there could be the thrombophlebitis. Tractions prevents patient mobilizing, causing additional muscle wasting and weakness if they are kept for longer time. Other complications include pressure ulcers, pneumonia, permanent foot drop contractures, peroneal nerve palsy, pin tract infection, and thromboembolism.